Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Duncan. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Duncan's got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Warren is out there with the up. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Sonny Weems, and it's Chandler in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Out tonight. Second chance shot. Again, the miss by Knight.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Anderson's shot is off. Phoenix leading by 3. Knight into the lane. Looking to get back on track here. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 16th rebound on the night. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's definitely optional.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
It's Knight with the drive. Offensive rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. 9 points here for Thaddeus Young. Spurs trail by 4. And Anderson kicks to Duncan. Can't cash in from close range.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Shoots from 12. And there's Chandler. That's good on the assist by Knight. Knight's got 4 assists now tonight. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the 4 in the 4th. That's a 42.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game, as tight as it can be, he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game.
Mark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. There's the triple. Shot is off, and the Spurs going the other way now.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
I got him. Get through.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim. As they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
To the paint. Anderson with the block. Here's Parker. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Knight against Ginobili. Knight dishes to Chandler, and a foul thrown on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
That free throw, no good. A different look now for San Antonio. Boris Diaz checked in for Duncan. And it's Bellinelli in for Manu Ginobili. And he sinks the second.
And even with one miss, he's still able to stretch that to a 2-possession game. That is huge for them right now.
And Anderson slams it in.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Knight passes to Warren. Shot clock at 6. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance looks to make it 3.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
On the wing, Green. Got a piece of it. And Anderson gets to Bellinelli. Nailed from three-point land. Bellinelli's got a couple of three-pointers now on the point for the Spurs. Chandler with the screen on Parker. Knight dishes to Chandler to the wing right side. Chandler a screen. Here's Warren. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Checking out the game T.J. Warren is having. He's got 10 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
Missed a chance to put them up 3. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip now.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Anderson with the block. And Parker with a clear path to the hoop to tie it up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
Anderson taking 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Pass to Young, takes a 3. Cannot hit. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. And Diaw kicks to Bellinelli. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw. Bellinelli's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
And as hot as they are, no need to play conservative. Keep firing away. It really does make the game easy for your team to lead them to the rim that well with a pass. And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Parker against Knight. Chandler a screen. Knight passes to Chandler. And the wide open shot from Warren drains it from beyond the arc. Warren's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Oh, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
And Bellinelli kicks to Anderson. The pass to Bellinelli. He feeds it to Parker. Spurs passing it around. Weems dishes to Knight. Young sets a screen for Knight. To the middle. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Knight. And that's now 11 points here for Thaddeus Young. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Parker passes to Diaw. And a miss there on the triple.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Weems kicks to Chandler. Knight dishes to Young. From about 16, Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds.
Remains Phoenix ball.
Last touch by Green. Marquise Morris is checked in for Thaddeus Young. And San Antonio also making a switch. Jefferson's checked in for Boris Diaw. On defense, San Antonio. Trailing by 2. Knight passes to Morris. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets has been exactly of that variety.
Parker kicks to Anderson. That's good. Anderson's got 15 points here in the second half.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Knight kicks to Weems. Back to Knight. Chandler with a screen for Knight. Goes up the baseline, and he overshot that one, missing.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Morris.
I see him.
He dishes it to Knight. And Parker comes with the help. Morris kicks to Weems. 5 to shoot. Warren. Anderson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Eric Bledsoe checked in for the Suns. Chipped away.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected him.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That will be foul number 5 on him. And the Spurs making a change here. Duncan's checked in.
Into the lineup of the Spurs. Tim Duncan.
Here is Anderson. Inside, they kick it out to Green. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. To tie it up, it counts. And the foul. Bledsoe, and so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. The Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in.
This is where their depth becomes such an asset. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
And they'll keep possession. Second chance shot. Again, the miss by Morris.
Almost no chance of that shot.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places you could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensively bad because they've really forced the issue on Embiid and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Welcome fans to the FIBA qualifying round.
1:36 left to play in the final quarter. San Antonio leading. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. And both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And attention could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Parker. Here's Anderson with the block.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And the basket by Ginobili.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off the perimeter guys, too.
Will it go? And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
It's been a nice game for Morris. 8 rebounds, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of assists.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
A disappointing trip to ride there, even though it was just one miss. Now is not the time to be missing those. Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
.58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Booker kicks to Weems. No good from outside. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock, it's a wrap.
Yep, nice game.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. John Lure, he's checked in for Chandler. P.J. Tucker comes in for Warren. And Ronnie Price has subbed in for Sonny Weems. Price against Green. Price dishes to Lure. Offensive rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Spurs ball.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Duncan, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. Especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special feeling there. You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
They throw good, lure. And the Spurs with possession. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Over in the corner, Green. The drive by Duncan. The 10-footer. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
You know what? They've been on a nice run here. Have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, back-breaking run, really exposing the weaknesses in their defense.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. But first, the post-game show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game. What are your thoughts, Shaq, on his game tonight?
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage.
Wow. In terms of individual rebounding, he had a game that will be remembered for a long, long time. Whether it's chasing down long rebounds or grabbing one in traffic or one-handed rebounds, he was going after them and corralling all of them.
And that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage of Round 2 for tonight. More Round 2 action yet to come. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, everybody.